Yo, we back with another one and another one, another one, man. This is What We're All Thinking podcast, stories behind the craft. Today I got a special guest for y'all, man. She been really doing her thing. She got a new single on my way out. This is a SOB member. She do it all. Her hands is in different pots. I don't know what to say about this woman right here. Yes, I said a woman. We got a lady in the chair. So without further ado, go introduce yourself.
What camera am I looking at?
That one.
Okay. What's good, y'all? It is your girl, Miss Modestbel. I'm finally back. And it's been a long time. I've been waiting to sit in this chair again, Nate. How are we today?
Yeah, we're good. We're doing it. We're doing what we got to do. I mean, it was a long time coming. I've been trying to get this to happen. But, you know, things happen for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been waiting. Me and Rhino been waiting.
And every time you come, I'm not going to say it, but it's all good. We're going to hold it down.
Ciao.
We're going to hold it down. So everybody pretty much, like, know your upbringing a little bit. They know what you bring to the table. So what's your word of the day for today?
Hustle.
Why?
I would say hustle. Because, you know, you got to get to where you want to go in life. Like, you know, like this shit don't stop for nobody. The only person who's going to stop this shit going for you is you at the end of the day. Because no one's going to care about your crafts, like I said last interview, more than you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I would just say hustle. And that's just been my mode lately. I just been hustling, getting to where I need to be, working, being in the studio, releasing the songs, planning this, planning that, like, you know. So.
I feel that. So what's going on since the last time? Because if I'm not mistaken, the last time you sat in a chair was January.
Mm-hmm.
So now we almost at the tail end of the year. We was at the top of the year when you came here last time. So what's going on in your crazy world right now? Things you got going on and stuff like that.
I wouldn't say I got a crazy world. I would just say, like, it's not, like, crazy like that, but, like, it's a little bit chaotic. Because, like, when you in this, like, industry, like, you're always busy. You're always working. You always got to shoot content. You always got to plan for shoots or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just always working. And that's where I catch myself, at least now. Like, even when I be working at, like, my regular jobs, like, I'm just like, oh, shit, like, I got to go promote this song really fast. I go to the bathroom, drop this, drop that. You know what I'm saying? So I just say it's, like, very chaotic. And, like, talking to my manager every single day, planning stuff, planning new releases, upcoming videos, and stuff like that.
So how do you keep yourself balanced through all the chaos and all the craziness of Modestbel?
I would say God, having God in your life, like praying. That's another thing, too. Like, I just been on my religious journey and, like, just including him in my plans and my career and what I want to do. Like, you got to include him all the time. So I would just say God keeps me balanced, like reading the devotionals, praying every minute I get, praying before I do things, even, like, praying before this interview, like, doing stuff like that.
So how does that help you navigate, and how does that help you, like, have a clear mind throughout this process?
It just keeps me calm knowing that, like, you know, God is with me and he's around me. And, like, because they always say, like, not to stress because, you know, God keeps you at peace. So that's what I kind of try to keep in my mind. Like, I'm not going to stress about it. It's God's way. If it was rejected, it was just God's redirection. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen for a reason.
So how you feel about where you're from and the music scene that's going on, in your opinion?
Like, what's going on with it?
Yeah, like, how you feel? Because I don't feel like you fit the music scene. I feel like you're in another realm with the music.
That's a compliment. I take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's honestly what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm really trying to be in my own lane with it. Like, yes, we're all in the same industry, but, like, me, like, when you see Modestbel, like, I'm in my own lane. Like, I'm not even kind of doing what everybody's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. So I just kind of, like, I just see, like, everybody coming up. Everybody's doing their thing. Everybody's showing out as you should. Like, honestly, like, as you should. So, but for me, on the other hand, like, I really don't pay attention to what other people are doing. I just stick to what I'm doing. Because when you focus on other people, you swerving in your own lane. You know, you swerving off and shit like that. So I just try to focus on myself.
You know, when we did the All Girls SOB, One You was, like, one of my favorite tracks out of the whole body of work that I got from all the ladies. And and we had all of them, and they all was supporting what everybody got going on. They were
Mhm.
supporting you. When we gonna get a full length of body of work from Modestbel? We've been getting a lot of singles. We've been getting a lot of. We got a couple of visuals. You say you got more coming. So when we
Mhm.
gonna get like a full body of work, up, down, top to bottom? When we gonna get that?
So like an album.
Yeah, album, a little EP, a little something, a little body of work.
Damn, I just dropped y'all another single. Y'all not
We
satisfied?
we we want more. We hungry.
Man, I would say what's coming, but I can't. But it's I would say what y'all asking for is coming. I can't put a date on it. I can't give too much.
So it's already done.
I would say halfway done. Halfway done. Cause like when you're working on like a full body of like art, me, I'm a perfectionist. So it's like I'll have it set. Cause there's been many times where it was like, okay, I'm done. It's set. We're gonna do this. But then I go back and I'm like, wait, I want to release this one instead. Like take this one off and add this one in. Like this could be a single. Add this one to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm just like a perfectionist, and like having different people here and be like, what do you think? What should I do? Like, am I tripping? So it's coming. It's coming. I promise. I promise.
So tell us about the new track then.
On my way.
On my way.
I would love to talk about that track.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause I feel like that was more of. Cause I feel like you get kind of personal in your life, but this was like you was talking about a time where you was kind of on a self-care vibe. Cause you say you've been driving a lot lately. So tell us like what that entails. Tell us how that feels, and put us in your shoes in a way of how you made that track and how you felt.
So when I made On My Way, mind you, I made that song like 5 months ago. So I've been waiting to release that. Like I told Ryan, I'm like, this has to be the next single. Cause like I'm excited about it. I was excited to release it. But when I made it, it was just in a state of vulnerability. And it's like, same thing I wrote on my Instagram, the meaning behind the song. It's just about going to get somebody that you really want. Like despite any circumstances you guys have been through, you still like just go and get them. Like just try. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't tell you shit. At least you tried. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a question.
What's
I
up?
got a rebuttal for that.
Okay.
So in the world we live in now, there's no type of style or love that goes into that. Everybody want the quick situationship, the quick relationship. They don't want to chase nobody. So how you feel about that?
So in my opinion about that, I would just say like you're right. Like a lot of people do want a lot of situationships and like, having sneaky links and doing this and doing that. And it's just like personally me, I'm not like that. Like I would say like I'm like the 90s type of love, like, what is it?
I don't think that's realistic though.
To me it is. Like what's the movie Poetic Justice? Like that type of shit. Like I like that type of love. Like when you just with one person and like that's your baby and like just building memories with someone. I like that. I'm a lover girl. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm a lover girl.
Why you had to say it like that? They know. They can hear it through the music if they really listen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they really listen, you know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people be like, yeah, I heard your song, but it's just like, did you really hear it though? Because like y'all just playing it probably just to play it in front of me, but little do y'all know I was in my car and I'm writing it, with a bottle of wine, very emotional, very vulnerable. That's why I tell people like this music is really coming from me and my heart. Like I really make it myself. I don't really get help from anybody.
So what made you want to take the leap now? What was that moment? He's like, okay, Ronald, this is something I really want to take serious. This is something we want to push.
The song?
No, just in general. You as an artist and you putting your artistry out into the world.
I think it's just me falling in love with like art and music and honestly just having like my family behind me. Like that's what motivates me a lot. And it's just like I don't want to do anything else but music. Like, I love music. Like, it's really like my therapy. Like, this really like helps me out in everyday life. Like, I don't go a day without listening to music. Like even like with beats, I listen to new beats every single day, just to get like a feel of like, okay, what vibe am I going for today, or like, what do I want to create today? Because any beat, like, for me, when I hear beats, I just think of different things that I could write about. Like for this beat, it gives me this type of feeling. This beat gives me heartbreak. This beat gives me happy. This beat gives me, let me talk about how I used to live, how I came up. So that's what
So if somebody could say one word about Modestbel to like kind of tell your story or kind of say something about your journey, what would they say?
I would say mystique. Like she's very mystique.
What does mystique mean, though?
Like to me, because I've heard like people have told me like I'm very mystique and very low key, but I'm
Hmm.
still there. Like I keep a lot of my private life to myself, but sometimes you'll hear little drops of it in the music. So I would say like very like mystique to myself, edgy. I know you told me one, but there's a lot.
So how do you kind of keep your personal life and the music kind of separate? Because you know, in this realm where we at, a lot of things are public. A lot of
Yeah.
people put it, especially me being in the social media realm. Sometimes you gotta give your personal life to kind of get at people a little bit. Because I always feel like if you give them your personal life, you're more authentic than anything. So how do you
Yeah.
keep the personal life and the music separate and also be authentic?
I would just say for me, I don't share too much in a sense because like people nowadays they're willing to share anything and like put anything on the internet. Personally, me there's just some things that I do want to keep private to myself, like anything going on with my family, my love life, my relationship with my team, my friends. Like I personally keep that to myself because it's like if you keep it private, they can't ruin anything, you know. And I just personally, I just don't like a lot of people in my business, so they have room to judge.
Mm.
So for me, my balance is just like not showing a lot, but still showing like, oh shit, like she's here, she's working. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it makes sense.
Nah, I feel like because you're not a very big post on Instagram. You
I'm
post
trying.
you post like periodic, but like, you post a whole bunch of stuff. So it's like, damn, she was doing all this in the course of this amount of time. Because say for instance, you might post today,
Mm-hmm.
cool. After that, you might not post for the next 2 months, but you got a dump in one reel of all the stuff you did in those last 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
So what goes into that process? Do you have somebody behind the scenes that be recording, or how do you go into that process? Because I know you be taking pictures and stuff too.
Yeah. So for me, I have well, I have a team,
Hmm.
but whenever there's like specific things that I feel like is a great idea to do, if no one's available, I'll go and do it myself. Cause like I have my manager, I have my stylist, I have my photographer. Sometimes when they're not available, I'll just go out and do it myself, and then I'll just show them like, hey, what do we think about this? You know what I'm saying? But it's like if no one's available, I'm just gonna do it myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just honestly do it myself, or like I ask my team to do it. Cause sometimes I'll literally be like driving by myself, and I'm like, yo, this would be a dope idea, but no one's gonna be around at 1 o'clock in the morning on the highway on Orlando. Like, oh, like I want to film this really quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah.
So how does it feel to have like a team that's there to support you? Because a lot of people don't have that luxury of
Yeah.
a team to support them, to be able to shoot with them or do certain things. Because like when you went on a crazy promo run, you had SOB, you had Droville, you had a whole bunch of different opportunities, and they're right there, nip and tuck with you. You have your own little thing going on. So how does that feel? That luxury you have?
I feel like I'm blessed. I am very, very, very blessed with the team that honestly it formed itself. It was insane. Like the team just formed itself. Like me and my stylist, he's my best friend, but I like to give him the title of my stylist because he dresses me and he never fails. Me and him have known each other for so long. And then he's always into fashion. So he was just like, when I started getting in touch with my music career, he was like, we need to start dressing you. So I was just like, okay, like let's try it. I've never had a stylist. I never had somebody who cared about how I looked outside and being in my career. And then Rhino, I met Rhino through a group of people, and first me and him didn't like each other. Me and Rhino used to not like each other. I kid you not. Like we used to argue.
Mm.
And then one day we were just like, he was just like, I want to manage you. And I said, okay, just like don't piss me off. He was like, okay. And then like we just been tight ever since. I think we literally just made a year of him being my manager.
And how's that process? Like you and him kind of creating different things, creating different opportunities. Him taking on a big workload that you have.
Yeah, like wait, what was the question?
Like how does that relationship? How's that relationship been this whole year?
Honestly, it's been really good. We have like our ups and downs because sometimes he'll be like, Bella, do this. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. And then he's like, wait, Bella, like just post it. And I'm like, no, I don't like how it is. I want to re-edit. He's like, no, just post it. Trust me. So it's just like, I like it and I'm learning how to like trust somebody and just be like, you know what? Okay, maybe my way is not the way to go about it. Cause like he knows a little bit more about it than I do. So it's like, maybe I'll give it a try. But I really like it. But it does have like its ups and downs. Cause like, I'm a girl. I be a little brat sometimes. I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. And he's like, but Bella, you have to. And I'm like, okay, like, let's just do it.
Don't lean on your own understanding. I tell people that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he's like a coach on the sideline.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. He's like a coach, like he doesn't ever want to see me fail. Like that's one person who does want the best for me, and I've seen it in so many situations. Like he'll literally he'll stay up late for me working on shit, and he'll tell me like, hey, I only got 3 hours of sleep, but like this is done, we got this to do. And I'm just like, whoa, like you really give a fuck. Like, wait, thank you. Like you're really working. And not a lot of people are blessed to have somebody like that by their side.
Definitely. So I always like to bring these two people up. They was here on the show a couple days ago. Shout out to them. Mm-hmm. And they're big advocate supporters for you and what you do, which is Mr. Cartel and Ms. B-More. So tell us a little bit about how they brought you along and what lessons you learned being around them and what he's doing, because Cartel just dropped a project as well. Mm-hmm. So how is it? Of course.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
What's your favorite songs on there? I'm Quest Young, Ice Spice, and Middle of the Trenches.
With him, there's never a favorite. Like, if it makes sense. Like, his music is, like, all of it is good. Like, I don't know, like, call me crazy or whatever, but, like, with him, I just never have a favorite. Because even when I listen to his old shit, like, I'll listen to Peace of Mind, and I'll listen to, what is it, Bag for Real. Like, I just never have a favorite with him. But I think one of the songs that are on his Window Saga, he sent it to me before he even released the project.
Lucky?
Mm-mm.
You're lucky. I never get it unreleased.
Well, he performed it, and then I was just like, send it to me. And then he sent it to me.
You're lucky.
What do you mean? Y'all close.
I never get unreleased. He know it. Hey, he gets it. He gets to hear it all the time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So that walks you into the next question. When we going to get a track featuring y'all two?
Ask him.
Why is ask him?
Because
I think you put the foot on the gas, he gonna go.
Maybe you're right. Just have to talk to him. He be busy. He really be busy. He really. Because I think he be out of state a lot.
I think if y'all do something together, that'll be very monumental.
It would. I honestly I have the vision for it. I really know what I don't know. I feel like it would be like a J. Cole and Nicki Minaj type of vibe.
Why I gotta be Nicki Minaj though?
What do you mean?
Why
you don't like the Queen?
I love Nicki Minaj, but why I don't know.
Because I don't, cause Ladro he's very, very poetic. Mm-hmm. His music is just it speaks to you. And it's usually when people show me their songs sometimes, I just kind of be like, okay. But Ladro, I put him on without anybody telling me. I'd be like, yo, I'm putting on my homeboy real quick. I want to hear this real fast. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So for him, he's very poetic, and I just like the way that he raps, and just reminds me of J. Cole. I don't know. He told me that one time. He was like, yo, a lot of people compare me to J. Cole. I'm like, but that's it's a compliment. Mm. So I feel like it would be that type of vibe. You heard the song "Let Me Calm Down"?
Probably. I don't know. I listen to a lot of his songs.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like it would give me that type of vibe. But you never know. We might give a different feel, something nice for the city. But yeah, you gotta talk to him about that.
Definitely, I will. I'm probably gonna come after this, see what's going on. So, what's next for you? What's your ultimate goal as far as, because we're getting close to the end of the year. So
this year went by fast.
Yeah, we was just in here.
No, literally, I felt like SOB was literally yesterday.
Yeah.
I was rewatching it, our old interview. I was like, oh my gosh, holy crap, it's been so long.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just weird, bro. Looking at everything, it's damn, we really did a lot, but it's it felt like we ain't do nothing at the same time. Well, I don't know.
I feel you, but it's just this year went by too fast. 2025 already. Damn, I just turned 24. So I'm oh my gosh, I feel like I'm getting older. But a lot of people tell me to stop saying that, but it's just I really feel like I'm getting older. I was just 22. You know?
It's different, bro.
I was just a youngin'. Now I'm older. people start talking about families, and I'm like, ugh, like, no, I want to get rich first, then I'll have a family.
How many kids would you have?
I want 3.
Why
So,
3?
because I want to give birth to 2, and then I want to adopt one.
Why would you want to adopt one when you could just keep having them?
I'm scared about how my body finna turn out after.
Why you worrying about that?
Because I want to look like a hot mom. I want to be a hot mom. But I am a mom right now. I have a little puppy. So I'm a dog mom.
Yeah, we was finna talk about your little dog. I be seeing you do your dog mom stuff.
I really am. I take that role very serious.
Cause it's like we got a dog now, and it's not the same. Cause I'm used to having a pit bull, but you got like a little miniature dog.
Yeah, but I've had him for years.
So
I've had him since I was like 10 years old.
So what is that like relationship like to a dog? You and your dog?
He's my baby. Like honestly, if I didn't have him, I don't know what I would be doing. Like he keeps me sane, if that makes sense. And like, you know, like people might think I'm crazy, but like my dog sleeps with me.
No, sir.
He sleeps with me.
No.
But he's clean. He gets baths. You know, when I take him out, I wash his pot. Like he's clean. My baby's clean. He smells good. He has his own little side to the bed. Like
nah.
Why?
The dog ain't sleeping with me. Somebody asked me that. I think my brother asked me that. He's like, yeah, would you let your dog sleep with you? And I'm like, hell no.
But why?
That's, and no offense to the animal lovers, but that's an animal. They supposed to have their own bed. You got your own bed.
No, my dog has like 4 beds. He has 4 beds, but he always chooses to sleep with me because he has like little dog stairs to go up to my bed. So like in the middle of the night, he'll climb it and just literally sleep like on top of my head or like on the side. No. But he's just so attached to me. Like, it's bad. Like, he's very attached to me. Like, he has his own car seat, his own stroller. Yeah.
Right.
Y'all looking at me crazy, but it's like, I told you, I take that role very seriously. Like, he's my baby. And it teaches you responsibility. Like, when I first got him, it taught me a lot of responsibility.
The thing is, I seen a dog car seat for the first time. My auntie had 2 of them because she got 2 dogs. And I'm like, why you got dog car seats? Like, y'all don't play about y'all dogs, bro.
Cause half the time in my car I'm riding by myself, so it's like it's right next to me when I take him out with me. Cause I enjoy taking him out, cause he's getting a little older, so I like to take him out with me while I shop, or you know, go re-up on makeup and stuff. I do want to put him in a music video though.
I think that'd be dope.
For real.
That'd be fun.
I do want to put him in a music video.
Why makeup though?
I wear makeup.
Why?
What do you mean why?
I'm just a person that likes to ask those type of questions. Cause I'm like, why? I'm not a big makeup fan.
Okay, so you don't like when girls wear makeup?
No.
Really?
No.
So you like a natural face?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I've been loving my natural face a little bit more.
So why did you decide to go that route?
Cause I like to feel like a bad bitch.
What? That's always the follow up. I like to feel like a bad bitch.
Well,
why?
because makeup, like, to me, I just view it as an enhancement to your face. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, under all this, like, I used to have really bad acne when I was a teenager and I was in high school. I had really bad acne. God forbid. I don't want it back. I really don't want it back. It took me years to get my skin clear to how it is now. But I still have, like, acne scars under and stuff. But under all this, like, it's just smooth skin. Thank you, Jesus. But I just like to wear it as an enhancement. And I don't wear it a lot all the time. Like, you can even ask, like, my stylist. I don't wear makeup all the time. Like, even when me and him go and link to have lunch and meetings, like, I don't wear makeup like that.
Yeah, because I ain't too fond of that. I be trying to get the ladies off the makeup tip.
Maybe one day you'll see me without makeup on an interview. Maybe one day. If my stylist allows it, sure.
I mean, on an interview or going to a special occasion, maybe it works.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, the people that be just got to wear it all the time, I feel like
No, I don't wear it all the time. Because it's low-key bad for your skin. It's low-key bad for your skin. Because it's, like, all the buildup and then, like, the oils and then you sweat. I don't like sweating with makeup on. I hate it. So if I go somewhere and I know it's outside, I won't wear makeup. I won't. Because, like, I'm going to sweat it off and that's going to look bad. Then I'm going to look cakey. Then, like, it's going to, like, not crack, but it's going to, like, have laugh lines. And
I think your brain is just opened up. You just said a lot.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm comfortable.
I just mess with
I'm comfortable. Like, shit, I feel homey in here.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, though.
I like it.
Just a little vibe. So, now, let's talk about the 2 experiences I want to touch on with you, which is the SOB experience and Droville. Because everybody was looking at me crazy cause I be so hyped to see my people perform.
Mm-hmm.
That's because it's like I'm at home when it's that type of vibe, especially when I ain't gotta look left, look right.
Yeah.
I ain't got a mean mug and they cross the street from me in a section and all that. It's more of a like coming together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, how was those experience for you?
I'm not gonna lie. I looked back on the footage of me and you on my set, and you was so hype. I was cracking
Which one?
up. My set.
Which one? Set at Jovial or the set at SOB?
Oh, SOB.
Mm.
You was on stage. You was hype. I was cracking up. I'm like, oh my god. But like, I appreciate that type of stuff because like that's what made the moment and the memory.
Mm-hmm.
But SOB was 10 out of 10. We're waiting for the next one. If he brings the next one, you know what I'm saying? Because you threw on a really, really good festival. I really liked it. 10 out of 10 for me.
What about the last one? You was there as a consumer. You kind of, and I that's what I respect about people like you. Y'all students of the game. Y'all don't kind of like always have to be in the spotlight. Y'all willing to take the back seat and let other people shine.
And I personally like doing that. You know, sometimes I like to go to events that I'm not performing at or making an appearance at, and I just like to be there to like just consume. Is that the right word?
Mm-hmm.
Like consume the environment. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like to be around. I'd like to see what other people are doing. You know, just talk to people too and like see the vibe and get out of the house. You know.
We wanted you on the stage though, but we ain't gonna speak on that.
I was on stage for Dro's set. Believe that.
Mm.
Anytime Joe perform, I'm either on stage or I'll be at the bottom, you know, taking his little pictures for him.
Mm.
Believe that. You can even ask him and ask BMO.
I've been around. I've been around the way. So, what about Jovial?
Droville, 10 out of 10. Like, I don't know, y'all gotta like combine something. Y'all gotta do something for this. Y'all gotta combine like Droville and that's like for real. Like for real. Make it like a real festival. Have like, you know, kiosks, make it bigger and stuff like that. Throw in a Ferris wheel or something. Make it a fair. No.
I don't need nobody crying about somebody breaking up with them on the Ferris wheel, man.
Oh my god.
Because, they going to think it's going to be romantic. They're going to get on there with their boyfriend. Boyfriend going to break up because they seen somebody else in the crowd that they like.
That really be happening at places like that?
Of course. It's life.
I be going to like fairs and stuff like with my friends. I don't be going with nobody. I be going with my friends.
No, I'm saying like sometimes, they think Ferris wheels are the romantic way.
Mm-hmm.
And they go in there. Just imagine we bring a nice selection of people to our events.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be somebody out there that likes somebody out there.
Then that person was never that other person's like person to begin with.
I mean,
because if I'm with somebody and they looking at somebody else and like, oh, I want them, then you was never my person to begin with. Thank you. Goodbye.
Excuse me.
It's just real. I feel like maturity too. For real. Because the old me, I would have cut somebody out. But now it's just like, okay, if you don't want me, bye. Go see if it's better with the next person. The grass ain't always greener on the other side.
How you know?
Because I've experienced it. Not saying I tested out the waters with somebody else. I'm just saying for the other person. Like, person trying to leave me, and then they go see what it's like with somebody else.
You know what that sounds like?
What?
I tried to warn you, but you tried to play me. All right. See, I be knowing, bro. See, that's one thing about me. I always read between the lines. Always pay attention. Oh, my bad, bit off. I just playing. But I just feel like that's where it goes back to be reading between the lines with the music and kind of seeing what people are kind of intelling with their lives.
Yeah.
So that was basically like your message of like the grass ain't always greener on the other side.
Because it's not. It's not, Nate. Don't try it. If you got a good person by your side, keep them with you.
Why you saying that to me for?
I'm just giving you advice. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give you any advice I wouldn't take myself.
But why you got to give me the advice?
Because why can't I just pass advice to one person to another?
I don't know. I felt a little attack when you said that.
No. I'm just being for real. I'm just saying, like, just don't try. Like, don't experience it. Temptation's everywhere.
So
Believe that.
Somebody asked me, they was like, why are guys dogs and they can't stick to one person and females can be so loyal to one person to a fault? How you feel about that?
I wouldn't necessarily say like all guys are dogs because I've seen a lot of women dog men. So it's just like I feel like it's just based off the person. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I don't believe that all men are dogs or all women are cheaters. I don't personally. I just believe that it has to do with the person. Because if someone's going to go out cheating, it has nothing to do with the other person. It has something to do with the person who's doing it.
Mm.
So, yeah.
So that brings me to my next question. Who you think is more toxic, male or female?
I mean, can I do 50-50?
No, it's
I
red.
can't.
It's red pill or blue pill.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to say man,
Why?
cause I see a lot on the internet and in real life, and I see how men do women, and it's just crazy to me. Like a man will go and chill with a female, and then probably text another bitch while she asleep, or a man will go out and lie to his female about where he at. Like I've seen it happen, and I've heard experiences. Like it's around. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I was in a situation like that, but I've just heard it from like my homegirls going through something, or like family member, or just seeing it on the internet. Like it's just crazy how like men will do women, and like a woman will be very very loyal to the man.
Why do you think it's like that though?
I heard that men's brains don't really grow up until like they in their late 30s.
Late 30s?
I'm not coming for y'all, man. I promise. I really want y'all to listen to my music.
the guys ain't gonna be mad at you. Not on here. I don't think. You ain't saying that.
Y'all like my look?
I don't think it's that bad. I think now we don't take everything and run with it. If you would have said women are toxic, maybe you would have got a bunch of hate DMs and shit.
Yeah.
But the males, we probably know. Because I feel like now everything is so open.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just open with how they feel about everything. And
yeah. But it's crazy what people will share on the internet. Like, I feel like some things are just meant for you to keep to yourself.
What's the craziest thing you heard?
Like just some women will really talk about what they went through with a man and like how badly they got dogged. And it's like, personally, me, if I got dogged that bad, I would keep it to myself.
That's facts though.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to put that on the internet because then people are going to sit here and comment, oh, well, why were you with him in the first place? Or like, well, you're stupid for staying, da 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 da. And it's just like, personally, me, I don't want to hear that shit. So it's like, why would I wouldn't put it on the internet. I would just keep it to myself, heal in private. And then, if I want to talk about it, I'll be ready to talk about it. Because people do it right then and there when it happens. Like this nigga cheated yesterday or this nigga cheated 2 hours ago. And why are you posting it on TikTok? Why are you posting it on Instagram? But go figure out your life before, you know what I'm saying?
There's like a weird like narrative going around that male and female can't be together. They can't stay together. They can't work together. Because there's a lot of instances where it's like Big Sean talked about why he didn't want to marry Janae Aiko. Lil Yachty and Caribou. All these people just not working together, or it's not working, like Cardi B and Offset. Like all these different relationships are not panning out the way it needs to be. So what you think is happening in those instances where it's like this person not being with this person, that person not being with that person?
I mean, I just feel like it just has to deal with this generation. Like they just don't.
But they older than us though.
It can happen with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And like sometimes a lot of people, they just don't realize who's in front of them. Like how am I going to say this? Like if you with me, the next bitch can't love you how I love you, basically. I just view myself as like, you can't find better because you can't find another me. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's just how I view it. Like if you want to go and experience without me in the picture, if that makes sense. Like I would tell, if I had a man, I would tell my man, like, if you want to go experience somebody, at least break up with me first. Don't do it behind my back. I feel like that's the realest shit ever. Like, at least you're honest with me about it instead of lying to me about it.
So it's be like, yeah, I want to go talk to the girl. And it don't work out. He try to come back, talk to you.
Fuck no. Why would you come back to me if it didn't work out with this girl?
Maybe he was just trying to see something real quick.
No, I'm not that dumb. Like, if I'm with you and you even have the idea of wanting to go with somebody else, like, just, why were you with me in the first place? Why were you here to begin with? Because for me, I'm a long-time lover. If I'm with somebody, I'm with you for years. Like Kendrick Lamar and his girl. J. Cole and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be with somebody from the mud. Like you saw how all this shit played out. You saw how it grew. That's my type
So
of.
LeBron James and his wife.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was thinking about artists.
Mm. Cause they've been together for a little minute too.
Yeah.
And cause it's just like, cause that's what I'm seeing. It's constant. Like even with Amon Shumpert and Tiana Taylor.
Oh my gosh, I love them together. But
And
at the same time too, like what I like too is mature breakups. When it's like you both kind of know, like, okay, it's not gonna
what's your
work out.
definition of a mature breakup? I see that junk all the time.
When
on
y'all
TikTok.
don't leave on bad terms, y'all leave on good terms. Cause half the times breakups end in like throwing shit or like screaming, like oh like fuck you, da. But a mature breakup to me in my eyes is like, okay, we feel like we tried everything and like it's not working out. I don't hate you, you don't hate me. I still love you, but it's like, we have to separate. You know what I'm saying? Or like breakups that I see a lot nowadays is like when someone wants to go and like find themselves and actually go and find themselves. Like go figure out what they want to do for their life.
Mm.
Yeah.
You got a nice little philosophy on this. In a way.
What?
Cause it just makes a lot of sense what you're saying.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, damn, like every time you hear a corner, cause everybody was mad at Big Sean, cause Big Sean was like, we're working on things right now. I'm not really focused on marriage. So is marriage important to you?
I want to get married. To me.
So what year in the relationship you with that person? 5, 10 years. What year? Cause they was talking about Queen and Clarence, even though Queen, if you ever, sorry, Modestbel, if you ever, you know what I'm saying, I'm right here. Just to let y'all know. But yeah, if Queen and Clarence, they didn't get married yet, and everybody's bashing him because him and Big Sean were in the same boat. They dated these women. These women are high value women, and they're not putting a ring on it. They're impregnating them, and they're not putting a ring on it.
Mm-hmm.
So how you feel about that? Do you think marriage is important after a while, or how long should it be before that person wants to marry that person?
I feel like for me, I mean, shit, my ass, I would get married after a year. Like, if I really love you, let's go do it. You know what I'm saying?
What? Y'all crazy, bro.
It's not even being crazy, but I don't know. I just feel like I love very different. But as for the people you mentioned, I feel like they got to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shitty on what's happening and like what's, I guess, trending nowadays. Like, people are getting pregnant before a ring. But, sometimes shit happens. But it's like.
Go ahead. Go ahead. My phone be having the mind of its own.
You made me lose my train of thought, child. I would just say, like, I mean, if you got to work on shit, you got to work on shit. We never know what's happening behind closed doors in reality. We only know what we're shown, basically.
Okay. So does Modestbel have any hidden talents?
Hidden talents? Do I? I don't think so. I mean, I could cook.
What you be cooking?
I'm Latina. What do you expect? Like, rice, beans, chicken, pasta. I am descendant Japanese, so I make lo mein. Edamames are pretty good. Quesadillas, chicken quesadillas.
Right.
I like to try new recipes. Cooking is another form of therapy for me. I love food.
What's your favorite food?
I love pasta.
What type?
Chicken Alfredo. It's so basic, I know. But I love me some good chicken Alfredo. A lot of people shit on Olive Garden. I love Olive
I
Garden.
don't follow Olive Garden. Sorry.
You one of them.
Oh, yeah, I'm one of them, bro.
I like Olive Garden.
Olive Garden like an upscale for the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, bro. Olive Garden not that good.
You don't like Olive Garden either.
Oh. Yeah, so.
Oh my gosh, every time I try to be like, I want pasta, we're not going to Olive Garden.
Yeah, I'd rather go to Red Lobster, man. Get me a shrimp linguine.
I don't
pasta.
I don't like seafood.
You don't like seafood?
Wow. I might get hate for that. I don't like seafood.
So you don't like shrimp?
I don't like shrimp. I don't like fish.
You don't like crab?
Crab ragoons?
Oh my God.
I'm going to get a lot of shit for that. I don't like seafood. I really don't.
Is it that
like when people offer it to me, I be telling them I'm allergic. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, I don't like seafood. I don't like
What's wrong? Is it because it's like...
I think like I tried it a couple times. I've tried sushi. I've tried people might not know what I'm talking about, but it's called bacalao. It's like fish. My grandma used to make it. And I tried it. I tried salmon. Like I've tried. I just don't like it. I can't get in tune with it. And that's okay. I love chicken.
Wow. So you can't be no pescatarian then.
No. I would honestly rather go vegan.
Mm. So you could. So, have you ever tried like to play the guitar or the piano?
I really want to know how to play the guitar. Cause yeah.
I think
really
that'll
do.
add a little sauce to your game.
It would, cause I would just make my own fucking. I would make my own shit. I really would. And the piano too. I used to have a piano class in high school, and I'm so mad because I never took it serious. And then here I am now, and I'm like, fuck. If I really took piano class serious, I would be untouchable. I would be making my own beats at this point.
So, are we gonna get more features? You featuring on somebody's project, or somebody featuring you featuring somebody else? When we gonna get some with you and somebody else? 'Cause I think that's the next step, the next level up in your game.
Well, right now, I kind of just want to, not figure out, but I kind of just want to focus on, like, myself and kind of get myself out there before I start doing features, if that makes sense. I kind of want to have a full body of work out before I start doing features, if that makes sense. That's kind of my opinion, something that I expressed to Rhino, because I want to get my tone right and my sound right before I start dabbling in features.
I feel that.
Yeah.
That's valid though. So, what message do you want to like convey to the world as far as you, and what you want to tell the people when the people want to like know who you are personally?
That vulnerability is okay. And because I kind of say, like, I make revenge music. So, like, I would say, like, if it makes sense, like, I kind of dabble with, like, Mariah the Scientist. Because have you heard her music?
I love Mariah the Scientist.
Okay, so she makes, like, revenge music.
I don't think so.
If you hear her old projects, then you would hear it. There's this one song called Revenge, and then there's another one called Aura, and then there's another one called Reminders. I would say like that. Like, I like to make music that kind of like not uplifts, but like, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
I call it superpower. Women's superpower music.
Yeah, like women's superpower. You put it perfectly. Like women's superpower music. Like, oh, like, I don't need this, fuck this, da 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 da. You know, like, I'm good by myself. Like, I like to make that type of music because you really don't need nobody.
Yes, you do. That bed get cold at night. That bed get cold at night.
My dog warms it up. He's right next to me.
The dog is not always gonna be. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not advocating for the males or anything. It's just even for the females. That bed get cold at night when you're alone by yourself. You always gotta have somebody there. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even talking about the sexual standpoint. It's just
I know what you're talking about.
That warm body. You want to feel that sometimes. It ain't that easy.
Ask him. I hug myself.
It's not that easy, bro. It's gonna be some nights. Gonna be stressful nights. You gonna hug yourself.
I mean, I do hug myself. I let myself know I love myself. It took me a long time to love myself, actually, very long time to be even like confident. But on that standpoint of what you were saying, I mean, yeah. But for me, I told you I'm like a lover girl, so it's just like I have to really fuck with somebody to get that warmth and stuff. You know, you can't just lay with anybody.
So you got a brick wall up.
I do. My guard is up. My guard is up. I don't got time to play games. I don't got time to get hurt, baby. I am too busy to be run around, wondering, da-da-da, where you at? Baby, I need to know where my manager at. Like, where you at? We got to do this meeting. We got to do this. We got to do that. That's what I need.
But after all the chaos settles down, you need somebody that's out of that realm.
I think someone just has to move me to actually, like, let me look their way.
What?
Like, you got to, like, move me. Because nowadays, everybody is the same. Like, they're just the same.
How can a person move you?
Like, just by the way they talk, act, everything. Like, it just has.
I feel like it don't matter what a female do or a male do. It don't matter. It's never going to get that person attention because they don't want. Because if you're not looking for it, you're never going to pay attention to it.
But when you're not looking for it is when it finds you. When you're not looking for love, that's when it finds you. It's real. And I tell that to all my friends who go through breakups. It's okay. The right person is going to find you. And God is going to lead you to that person.
So why you think women always go down when they get in relationships and the male exceeds higher?
They say that a woman goes down when they in a
Yeah,
relationship.
because they putting so much energy into that man trying to.
Ooh.
It's a statistic.
I don't fit in that statistic.
I ain't say
I
you.
ain't feeling that
It
statistic,
was a
child.
scenario.
I was about to say, who? Who go down? Not me. Like, what?
It was a scenario.
Okay, so what's the scenario?
So say for instance, you and John are together,
Mm-hmm.
and you on the up and up,
Mm-hmm.
and he moved you the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Now you and John together. Now you kind of putting more effort into John.
Mm-hmm.
John is starting to elevate. He's getting on his feet. You don't put so much time into him that now you're not the same Bell that you was before. Why you think that happens? Because I'm going to give you 2 examples.
Okay.
I'm watching this show. It's old now. I'm rewatching. It's called Hit the Floor.
Is it a
And
good show? Where's that? I need shows to watch.
it's on Paramount. Tap in. It's cool.
Give me your account info.
They ain't my account. I'm using somebody else's account. Just chill.
Okay, well then share with me. Like, what?
You can't have that account. Hey, to my people's, she ain't getting the account. I ain't gonna give it to her.
He's gonna give
Don't
it to
log me out. Don't log me
He's
out.
gonna give it to me. I'm gonna watch what he's watching.
So, she was chasing him so hard
Mm-hmm.
that she lost herself. Everything he did, she wanted to chase that. And then in another show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the reboot version. Remember how?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, remember how she well, I don't know if you watched it, but she quit her whole career to push her husband, and her husband ended up doing well for himself, but now she wanted to get back to herself. So
Is that an issue?
it's not an issue. It's like, why does that happen? Why y'all both can't push at the same time?
I have 2 things for that, and don't let me forget them. I feel like women are very loyal, and they want to see their man do good. So I'll put myself in a situation like,
You and John.
okay, so if John was doing bad for himself and I was there to help him, yeah, I would do anything in like my power to help him get back on his feet.
So would you sacrifice your career?
Would I sacrifice my career? I
For
would find a
John.
balance.
I don't think there is a balance.
But that's the thing too. Some women they put their all into a man, but in reality, that is true. That is how you lose yourself. And I've been in that situation before. I've been in that situation where like I pushed somebody so hard, and I did lose myself, and they went on and did whatever.
Do you take credit for that?
Do I take credit? I mean, I'll let God answer that one for me. Like, cause I don't like to be like, oh, like I'm the reason. No, I don't. Personally, I don't like to do that. Like, I don't like to keep tabs on people. You know, it's like I view it as like I was there for the moment, and now, you know, that chapter has ended. Thank God. But, you know, like that chapter ended, turn over a new leaf. But like, you know, you probably needed that push. You probably needed my love at the time. That's how I like to view it. But some women, like, they just like to see their man do good. You know, why would I be with a person and I see them on the floor? No, like, we're going to pick you up, dust you off, clean you up, and start from ground zero. Like, what do we have to do to get you to where you need to go? I'll probably take a little bit of a break. Like, yeah, we're going to focus on you for a little bit. But, baby, I got to get back to me because you knew what this was when you signed up to be with me.
You heard it here first.
I really don't play games with myself no more. I really don't. Like, like, you really, like, it's about balance. And I had to learn that the hard way. Like, you really have to find balance. You can't juggle everything at the same time.
I feel that. So you just had a birthday. How was your birthday?
It was amazing.
How do you feel?
What, being 24?
Yeah.
I feel old.
How you feel old?
I feel old. But I'm still young. But it's like, you know youngins, they be like, damn, you pushing 30. And I'm like, well, no, for real. Like, and like, that be hurting my heart. I'm like, damn, like, give me like a month to, you know, embrace being 24. Like, already tell me, damn, you pushing 30. Like, no. I mean, I enjoyed it. You know, I'm growing up, learning a lot more. I feel like the mindset I have now, I would not have at the age of 22 or 21. You know, like,
You skipping 23. I don't know why you keep skipping.
Because I was just 23. Like, Give me some time.
Mm.
Because like 21, 22 Belle, oh my gosh. Not saying she was bad. She was a hustler, but she didn't know a lot. She didn't know a lot. Her heart was too giving. And she tried to make time for everybody, and you can't do that. Because like I'm like a people person. I like to help people a lot. I feel like when you come in this world, like God gives you a purpose. And sometimes you might not know it, but for me, like I feel like I kind of know it. I really enjoy helping people. I really enjoy it. Like it puts a smile on my face knowing that I help somebody either overcome a situation or get out of something. I just like helping people. But
So, I got another question off topic.
okay.
Because you're a Leo, correct?
Oh Lord. Yes, yes.
They say Leos be lying, bruh. So you be lying, Belle? Be 100, bruh. Don't lie.
No.
She just lied right there.
No, I didn't. I look straight at the camera. No.
So you keep it 100.
I do.
What's the biggest misconception about you and you being a Leo that you heard before?
The biggest conception?
Misconception.
Misconception. I'm sorry. I would say I don't know if this fits, but like someone told me I was like catfish. Someone told me, yeah. I was like, where's she at? Like, who said that about me? People say that I hang around a lot of guys, but I grew up with 3 brothers. So, and like, even in high school, I had a lot of guy friends. And a lot of people would not a lot of people, but like I would hear it and be like, oh, like they say that you hang around too many guys. And it's like, well, little do y'all know, I grew up with these people.
But you be off in your little, like when we went to Cosmos, you around all the guys, but you off in the corner. You're not even with the guys for real.
That's what I be saying. Like, because when I was at Cosmos, I was, with Ladro and Bimo and them. Yeah, sometimes I be in my own world, but I enjoy being around them because they just bring good energy. I like to be where the vibes are, especially if it's my people. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be around them, but sometimes I wander off into my own world because I love music. That's why I was in my own world at Cosmos, too, because of the music. Like, I was just in my own world. I was just dancing, taking his pictures.
Are you going to ever get back into pictures?
No.
Why?
That's not me anymore.
But you don't miss it?
I'm Modestbel. I'm the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just not me anymore. She had to retire. Miss her though, but she had to retire. Yeah.
So, I don't like that. I like to keep hobbies open.
What do you mean? I mean, yes, I take my own pictures.
Cause it's like, think about this. Podcast. I don't want to do nothing else but podcasting. But I still love football. Football, Nate can't never retire because that's just something that always been here.
Yeah.
So that's how I thought it was for you for the pictures.
Well, you remember when you first met me, pictures was like my main thing. But then when I started, for me, pictures was something that I was doing that I loved because I get it from my dad. Shout out to my dad because he be watching me. But I got it from him, and it started off as like a hobby. Then I fell in love with it. I loved doing it. I loved making people feel confident in their skin and what they were wearing and stuff. But that was just like kind of like my plan B because I really wanted to do music. Because I used to be around all these artists and stuff, and I was just like, man, like I wish I had the confidence to do it. So, one day I threw on a beat, started writing, and I was just like, can I really do this? Like, I'm scared. I was scared to like come out and be an artist and stuff because I see how people do it. It's really, sometimes it's a long journey. Sometimes it's shorter for other people. But I was scared to do it. So I did photography as like, okay, I'm going to just stick to this for a little bit. But then when I started doing music, I was like, scratch that. Like, this is my plan A. This is what I really want to do. And so now I don't have no plan B. This is just strictly, I'm going to die trying. I'm going to die doing this.
I love to hear it. So any free game you want to tell the people out there, anything you want to tell the women, anything you want to lay on the table to the Floridians, because a lot of people going to be watching this. So anything.
Because I seen your subscriber go up, period. I was so proud. I'm like, no way. Like, that's big. Did you celebrate for that?
I ain't celebrate yet.
You need to celebrate for that. That's a really big accomplishment. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
For real. I love to see you grow. Because I remember when you were just starting it. So it's just like to see you grow now and see like everything play out. Like I love seeing people like do and blossom. I love it. It makes me
Thank you.
happy.
I appreciate that. I'm learning to celebrate the small wins, but there's more in store.
Yeah. That's another thing too. Like you really gotta celebrate the small wins because like just last week you didn't know what was gonna happen. Or like just last year, just last month, you know? So I'm learning that too, to celebrate small wins.
Yeah.
I'm learning that too. Because now I celebrate every release. I don't know if that makes me corny, but I like to. My team likes to. They like to like, let's go out. And I'm like, to me, sometimes I'd be like, it's just a song release. They're like, okay, but we've been planning it. We've been promoting it. And I'm just like, okay, let's just go and celebrate it. But then in my head, I'm just like, okay, when's the next one coming out? I be so ready. I really be so ready. But I got to let the music marinate with you guys. I got to let you guys hear it, feel it, love it. So, yeah.
So anything else you want to leave with the people?
Like I always say in my Instagram videos, work on your dreams. Work on them. Work on what you got going on.
Any exclusive things you want to say? Don't let Rhinos defend. Don't just give us one little music video release. Don't hold it back now.
He gonna hate me. He gonna cuss me out.
No, he not, bro. He got.
I told you enough. I said I hinted a video.
All right.
I hinted that.
I tried to squeeze it out of her like a lemon, but it didn't work. But shout out to Modestbel for coming through, man. This was great. She might be coming back again and again and again. We don't know.
For real.
We're gonna see.
We gotta set up the next one. Yeah. I'm ready.
Oh Lord.
We already got the outfit. My stylist don't play.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you that. He
so
don't play.
Can I put you in a group setting then?
Yeah.
Like you across from different people that you probably won't know.
Oh wait.
What you mean? What you?
I thought you meant like bring him in.
Nah.
What do you mean a group setting? Like what's that?
Like, I got 3 other mics.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be you, 2 other people, and me.
Okay, who would it be though?
I can't tell you that.
Oh my gosh! If it's larger, I'ma scream.
I don't know
if it's
yet.
B1, I'ma scream.
I don't know yet. We'll see. It's gonna be more on a different type of level.
Okay, I'm nervous for that.
Don't be nervous. It's gonna show your personality a little bit more.
I given you my personality already.
Nah, this gonna be deep.
But I like our solo chats. It's so much fun. I haven't seen you in a minute.
Cause I've been hiding.
Hey. I have too. I've been hiding in the studio.
Well, listen. I be hiding. I'm trying to work on myself, work on my fitness, work on everything. So, Modestbel, thank you. I appreciate you. It's always a pleasure.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
We working on some new stuff. I want you to be a part of. We're gonna talk. So yeah, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe on this video. Appreciate Modestbel for coming through. Roll to 5,000. Roll to 2 million. We out. Peace.